Leadership with responsibility involves active participation and commitment from all Nigerians to uphold the principles of fairness, equity, and justice always. A body of lawyers believe this will foster peace and sustainable development in the country. Kemi Foladeyemo has more on this.
As a new crop of political leaders emerge in Nigeria, more Nigerians are clamoring for better governance and setting agendas for the office holders. Reflecting the country's present socio-political realities, this maiden conference of the National Body of Catholic Lawyers, Lagos Archdiocese, draws stakeholders from various fields and faiths to address the theme leadership with responsibility.
If we ignore the issue of governance, if we ignore on how that impacts on the lives of the downtrodden, it will come back to haunt us. The Agberos on the road, you call them Agberos, but for the grace, we are no different from them. Are we appreciating that they are human beings instead of using them as political thugs? What are we doing to pay attention to them?
When Nigeria do not move, nobody is safe. All these politicians, they have friends, they have family members. All of them cannot be president of Nigeria. All of them cannot be senator. So it's only just less than 0.5%. 0.5%, not even up to 1% of Nigerians are political office holders. So if they want to collect all the money and they make everywhere unsafe, it's very, very unfair.
The sessions addresses issues such as the value of Nigeria's diversity, promoting innovation, as well as truth and reconciliation so as to attain peace and development.
A society that develops must be constantly innovating. And for innovation to lead to economic development, you need peace and reconciliation to resolve differences in any community or a country.
We need basic infrastructure to get more of the innovation to scale. So you find some innovation in fintech, some innovation in agriculture, but it's just not enough. We need to be purposeful. We need to be deliberate. That's the word. Deliberate and intentional about innovation.
They also call for more open conversations and a stronger political will as a way to breed accountability and justice in the country.
Humanitarian groups are challenging the federal government to be more supportive of volunteer groups who work to bring medical care to citizens. The groups say a lot of children are in need of critical health support, which can be provided if government teams up with the humanitarian groups. Helen Osamede King's report.
Beyond the entertainment and health benefits of dance, it has also been established as an important form of expression that gives a sense of connection even among societies and cultures. This is what informed the United States Embassy in Abuja to organize a dance training for young Nigerians at the grassroots levels.
The present economic conditions in the country have left more Nigerians struggling below or just above the poverty index. Beyond this, the lack of functional health insurance system that captures less than 5% of Nigeria's 200 million population means most citizens care for their health and those of their loved ones from out-of-pocket expenses, and for most of this is hard. Social and financial protection for poor and vulnerable population is a major development challenge across the globe, and this is where humanitarian organizations step in to provide assistance to both government and its citizens. According to National Library for Medicine, there are higher under 5 mortality risk for children whose mothers had cultural barriers and children whose mothers had resource-related barriers to health care. Aisha is a cancer survivor despite losing her legs in the process. She had to live with the disease for years due to lack of financial support. Like Aisha, Peculiar and these conjoined twins are alive today as a result of humanitarian assistance.
And they gave us a bill of like 22 million to cure the disease. We don't have it. We don't have it, so we have to come back to Nigeria. She'd been treated there. She came back, but for her legs, they said that there is nothing they can do.
So after they have always got me, we have always taken her to hospital. Because when someone has police edema, you always have high PC. So your blood level is always high. In a month, I always go to the hospital for 2 times to remove blood from our body. Before they remove the blood, the blood will get very thick, black, and she has pipe.
They were joined together. My mom would have said, how can I cope with this kind of children? Joining together. The only thing that God did was that they came with their hands, different hands, legs, different legs, and their manhood. But all of that thing joined together to the neck.
Governments at all levels are urged to support organizations who are in the business of supporting the needy to make life meaningful for them.
It's just partnership because the government too, they are overwhelmed. So every Nigerian needs to understand it is our responsibility to reach out to these kids who are in need. That's why we call it the everyday problem. Every Nigerian subscribe every month. What can you give? 1,000 naira by 1 million Nigerians. That's 1 billion naira. We can save lives.
Beneficiaries of this humanitarian assistance are expected to get treatment, surgeries and medicine for their health. Helen Osamede Kings, TVC News, Abuja.